What do you do to stay motivated at work?
You mean like professionally or like personally?
Welcome to SomeBlock, the series where we talk about everything sales, prospecting, and what best to do during the slower and sunnier summer months. My name is Jason Meyer, and today we're joined by the one and only Andrea Brown Nordberg.
Hello, how are you? Thank you for having me.
Of course, a pleasure. Thank you for coming. So, Andrea, for those who don't know you, you work in our customer success team, right? But when you started at Kaspr, you started in the sales team. Want to talk a little bit about that?
Sure. When I first started at Kaspr about 2 years ago, I was more focused on sales with Spanish-speaking clients. But as the company evolved and it started to grow, my role started to evolve a bit, and then I was just really focused on sales for a time. And then now, after some experience there and getting to know kind of like the sales cycle and how, how it all progresses and develops, I kind of took a step to more account management and customer success, which I think also comes hand in hand. And I do feel extremely, comfortable there.
Okay, so you feel that your experience in sales really helped you to develop your customer success role?
100%.
How so?
Well, I mean, even if you do account management, there is still sales involved. You still have to, follow up. You still have to renew. There's options of expansion, of upsell. And those things are also, sales.
So what, in your vision, what makes a good customer success representative?
Someone that's good with customer success is an empathetic person. I think it's a person that listens first and then maybe talks. Be really aware of your customers, know them, make it almost feel personal. Every client has a different need, has a different way of using your tool. So it's understanding that and kind of making every conversation, every sales cycle personable. I think that's the key.
So adding a personal touch, you would say.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. On that note, how do you manage unhappy customers?
First, I give a little space and kind of try to really understand what are the pain points. Why are they unhappy? And I think being creative and finding those solutions, I think that's key. Maybe it's not ideal, but I feel like it shows the client that you care. You give alternatives. I think that's fundamental. Be creative with your solutions.
So you talked about finding the pain points. So how do you go about getting or finding out the pain points that your customer is experiencing at the moment?
Being in touch, making sure that they can reach out to you for anything, and you'll start really figuring out what works for them, what doesn't work for them, and just also be, really open for that. Make sure that they know that you are a channel of communication, because there's some people that maybe don't want to bother you but no, do it, bother us. That's also a way of improving. I think that's
like
key.
opening the door.
Yeah, make sure that the door is always open for them. Don't hesitate, don't be shy, ask questions. No question is a stupid question. We're here for that. We're here to help. I think that's key.
You heard it here first. Our doors at Kaspr are always open. So come on in. And as a customer success, let's say, specialist, do you think that it's harder to be in your role during summer, or is kind of like the same?
No, it's definitely harder.
Yeah, how so?
I mean, it's summer. Who wants to work? No, I'm kidding. Sorry. I mean, it's just harder. It's harder to, get in contact with people. Everyone's on vacation or they're on leave, or, there's countries that have summer, different schedules because it's summertime. So they maybe get off earlier or start later. So it's a little harder to get in touch with the key people of those organizations. And not to mention renewals. Renewals in the summertime are probably the worst.
Renewals in the summertime?
Yes. It's hard to reach out. It's hard to, make it on time in most cases, because there's people are on leave, or if it's not them, it's maybe somebody else who can sign the quote or not, a decision maker. That's a bit tricky.
So how do you overcome that? Let's say, for example, you need to close a big renewal and the decision maker is not there. Like, what do you do in that position?
I make sure to start early, really early. And I'm talking about 3 months before or something. Like, really give it time and make it really clear that the renewal is in the middle of summer. And then hopefully that will make the client reactive. And I'm not saying like close the deal 3 months before, but have it all prepared so that there is, you have like the continuity of the service. Because if not, there's a problem. And I think that's the key. And patience. Be patient. People go on vacation, so it's not like they're ignoring you. They're just going to take their time and they'll be back, and just be patient. So I think those are the two things. Start early and be patient.
Well, those are good takeaways. Everybody can learn to have a little bit of patience and start early. Why not?
Patience is a virtue.
Patience is a virtue. Okay. So, Andrea, you've talked a big game about building relationships with customers. Okay. So, I think it's time for our segment, The Call. Hello.
Hello, Jason. Is this Jason Meyer speaking?
This is he. Yes. Who am I speaking to?
Hi, my name is Andrea from Kaspr. Do you have a minute?
Who?
Andrea from Kaspr, your account manager?
Oh, Andrea. Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm on holiday. What can I help you
Oh,
with?
sorry to bother you. Where are you?
I am in Italy.
Nice. Well, have a lot of gelato for me.
Oh,
Anyway, I don't want to bother you a lot. I have something really quickly to tell you. Just keep in mind that your subscription renewal is coming up in 2 months, okay? So maybe we can set up a call when you're back. When would you be available?
Well, so I'll be back after the summer.
Do you have anyone else I could talk to? Could I talk to maybe your team member, David?
Yeah, I mean, I think David is out as well, but the thing is, when I leave my office phone, my computer, everything. So I don't really have it in there. When do you say that my account renews?
On August 25th.
On August 25th. Wow. Okay, so will the service be discontinued if that happens?
Unfortunately, it will. That's why maybe we just need to kind of try to deal with this as fast as possible, just because I don't want to bother you for the rest of your vacation, and I don't want to have your team, without Kaspr.
Didn't you get in touch with me earlier?
I actually did. I've tried to call you several times, sent you a couple emails. If not, I wouldn't be bothering you at this time. How can we do this? If not, maybe when would you be back? And we'll set up a call that same day. What about that?
I would say like mid-September, perhaps.
Sure. Now, keep in mind that if you do that, you won't have Kaspr for a couple weeks. Would that be?
Oh man. Okay. So you know what? I'm gonna call my manager, and I'm gonna try and see if she is ready to renew. But quite honestly, you should have got in touch with me earlier because I'm on vacation right now.
I also try to contact your workspace admin. I'm so sorry about this. I feel terrible. Don't worry, I'll make it up with you with a good deal.
A good deal?
Yeah, maybe a little discount, some extra credits. We'll see. Let's just try to close this.
Well, now you have my attention. Okay, so you say, if I renew now while I'm on holiday, I will get a discount?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
I mean, I don't want your team to not be using Kaspr for a couple of weeks. I don't think it would be fair for them.
Okay, let me tell you what. Let me I'll talk to my team, and I will send you an email so we can just send the paperwork over, and just I don't want my team to be without the service.
Fantastic. Okay? Sounds like a plan.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much, and I hope that you have a great summer in Paris, I guess.
No, don't worry. I'll take a couple weeks off as well.
Okay,
but
great.
But you have a great time in Italy, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Enjoy the sun.
Okay, bye.
Ciao.
Bloop. Account renewed. And that's how we do it. So, Andrea, Any upcoming summer plans? Any exciting destinations?
Actually, yes. I'm gonna be going to Ile de Ré
Mm,
in France, and then I'm gonna do a couple weeks in Barcelona.
okay.
So looking forward to that.
Okay. Ole.
Ole.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming and taking the time to share your valuable insights with us.
Thank you for having me. It was really cool.
Okay.
This is
Thank you. And thank you for watching this episode of SomeBlock. Join us next time where we'll talk to another expert from our sales team. Bye.